BWOne here from BWOne.com. It's time to give you my review of the HTC Trophy for Verizon. Verizon has finally gotten on board with Windows Phone. This is their first Windows Phone 7 device on their network, and we're going to start off with a hardware tour. First thing you notice is a nice 3.8-inch screen here, and it really does look nice and crisp. You're going to notice that when we take a tour of the software. Right below that, you have touch-sensitive buttons for your back, home, and search. Above that is the earpiece. On the bottom, you have your microphone port. Here on the side, you have your volume rocker here, and then you have the micro USB port for charging and syncing. Here on the top, you have the power and lock switch and the 3.5mm headphone jack. On this side, you have your dedicated camera button. On the back, you have a 5-megapixel camera with 720p video recording and LED flash. We did upload some test video. The video looks pretty decent, on par with most cell phones out there, and the audio is pretty good from there as well too. The 5-megapixel camera, as far as the still images are concerned, it's a little bit on the dull side with the colors, but it's passable. You can check that out all out in our written review. The link is in the description. We pop up this battery door, which it feels a little bit thin. You see the nice sort of red, sort of race car inspired coloring. And this is your 1300 milliamp hour battery. And right below that is the SIM card here, because this is a 3G global phone, so you're going to be able to use it here in the US and use 3G data speeds overseas as well too. Snap that back on. That's pretty much it for the hardware externally. Internally, it comes with a 1 GHz processor, about 576 megabytes of RAM. As far as storage, it's 16 gigabytes of storage built in. There isn't any option to expand the storage at all. You do have Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and like I said before, you do have 3G, both domestically and globally as well too. So now we're going to take a quick tour of the software, which is Windows Phone 7. It has the latest no-do update. One of the unique things about Windows Phone 7 I really like about it is its look. The Metro UI interface is a very unique look, sort of onto its own. It doesn't really deal with different desktops or widgets or icons or anything like that. It's really all based upon these live tiles here to pretty much give you your information, allow you to access all the content and stuff. And it's set up to try and give it to you a little bit faster, get to where you need to go a lot faster. One of the unique things with the tiles here is you kind of saw the people tab right there, tile right there. You can see it's kind of changing the icons and sort of it's a live tile there. And within that, I'm not going to click on it because I got a lot of people's information within there. But if you go inside of there, it'll have all your contacts from all your different accounts that you place inside of here. It does have Windows Live and Facebook integration, so you can see status updates and comment on them and stuff right within there without having to open up the Facebook application. We know in the future, in the Mango update, Twitter and LinkedIn are going to be included with that coming up soon. And you may have saw this little number one icon show up right next to the Google Mail here. What's really cool is that when it updates, it's going to let you know right here on the tile how many new emails that you have on each side of it. Emails and messaging as well too. Marketplace lets you know how many updates and so on. So you can see that's pretty cool that you can kind of just go right into it like that. Show you quickly what email looks like. It does sync up with several different email clients, which is really cool, and it really does a good job of pretty much giving you all the services that email has to offer. Yeah, red, flagged, urgent, all messages. We'll click into one here. You can download the pictures if you want to. Well, go back once, going to open up the browser. Hopefully it downloads the picture there. There we go. And you can kind of read the email, and you can see it in landscape mode as well too. You see the icons go to rotate around with it as well. Head on back here. And one of the cool things is that it really does get all the services that email provides. So you can have email set up here to be synced, and you look at the sync settings. You can have email contacts and your calendar synced as well too. You can have a download new content every hourly, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, or as items arrive, which is real cool features to sort of almost get that one-to-one relationship. As soon as something changes, you get that instantly on your phone, and it reflects on the email or calendar on the desktop as well too, or on the web rather, which is really, really a nice feature to have. Being that this is a Windows phone, you do have the Office applications definitely integrated within here. So when you do open up Office, you do have OneNote available. You can open up different documents, make new documents, Excel, Word, and PowerPoint. You create a new document just like that. You can click a new Word document or Excel workbook. You can view PowerPoint files in here. It does have SharePoint connectivity as well too, and all those business services that you definitely will be looking for inside of it. It does have Outlook integration, so you can put your Outlook email in here if you use Exchange, and it'll link up, and you'll get that nice tight synergy between your office and your phone. So definitely really good feature here to have. Hit the home button and come back here. We're going to text messaging real quick. We'll start a new message so I can show you what the keyboard looks like. We'll just type a random message. And this is probably the best I've ever done with a virtual keyboard. I'm usually never really good with these things. And you can see it's really spacious. It's a little cramped up when you're in landscape mode here. And I'm just kind of tapping around there. But that's sort of the keyboard there to just show you how to virtual keyboard work. It works pretty well. Definitely for stock. Hopefully there'll be some different keyboards like Swipe and stuff that'll be available, which I think they are working on. But the stock keyboard is actually really good inside Windows Phone here. Go ahead and hit home back here. Got some other unique things. HTC includes a rollable hub. And you open it up, it's going to look real familiar to a lot of you Windows mobile fans out there. You can see sort of the clock there. It really looks a lot like HTC Home on the old Windows mobile platform. And if we go to the side here, go back one. It has all sort of HTC apps inside of it. Wait for it to load here. Shows you the weather, and if you hit the arrow over there, pretty much loads sort of in that Windows Phone 7 sort of format there, the games and things like that, which I'm going to show you here. It does have Xbox Live integration. I don't know if I'm signed in here yet or not. I don't think I did, but you can see your avatar will show up there. You'll have games that you can try, and it's pretty much Xbox Live enabled to keep up with your gamer score and all that stuff like that. And then you also have the Music Plus Video, pretty much your Zune integration here. Play your music, your video, your radio, all those things available as well too. You view your pictures and video through this as well. Really, really nice. You do have Bing Maps available. I know in the Noto update, I think turn by turn direction is supposed to be coming to this natively soon. But I can give you an idea sort of how all that works here in the maps. And Bing Maps is actually pretty decent. I'll show you that. Alright. We'll check out the Internet Explorer browser to show you that. This is, I believe, based on Internet Explorer 8. And I was in YouTube earlier. Let's try to go to a full site. Let's think of a site that we could possibly go to. Let's go to, I don't know, let's go to NBC.com. See if it brings up the full page of the mobile page. Yep, it's going to bring up the mobile version of it there. See if they let us do it to a desktop version. Don't have a link for a desktop version. Let's try and go to, let's go back to YouTube. Can link the mobile, and we'll go to desktop just like that. Yeah, well, click down there for desktop. Yeah, so we can get the desktop version of it there. It doesn't support Flash, but you can get an idea. The pinch to zoom really does work pretty well. You can see it zooms in like that. The browser renders pages pretty decently. Don't have any problems with that. You do have the option of multiple tabs. Pretty much works like that there. So if you want to go to your favorite site, which is BWOne.com, you can go there. And it will load up. And while that's loading up, you can head over to another tab and so on and back, just like that. So that's the internet browser there. The keyboard I showed you there. I showed you the app drawer here, and you can pin any of these apps over to the other side as well too. So let's say I wanted to pin the Netflix application. Just hold it down like that, and it pins right there. Say I want to get rid of it. Let's hold it down. Get rid of it just like that. And let's say I want to move some of these around, rearrange it. Let's say I want messaging here at the top, because I want that over here. And to be the most important thing, I can have it arranged like that, so you can move this around kind of any way you want to. You can also change the colors too. If we go into settings, you can go to the theme. It has a Verizon theme, but there's other themes. Let's say we want to do a nice pink theme, so to speak, and it's gonna color everything so as far as the system icons in pink, just like that. So that is Windows Phone 7. As far as battery life and performance, it's pretty good. The call quality is really good on it. The battery life has been pretty decent. I'm able to go a full 8 or 9 hours without needing a charge. Getting through a day pretty fine. If you're a heavy user, you might need to charge every single day when doing that, especially if you listen to music and all the other content combined with it as well too. I didn't see any lag in performance or anything like that. Some applications might be a little bit slow, but hopefully the developers will program it to speed up a little bit and things like that. But overall, I would definitely say HTC Trophy is a pretty good phone. Let's just hope it gets the Mango update, hopefully coming up real soon. And if it does get that update, that's definitely going to allow this phone to be a lot more powerful and get the multitasking and all those things like that. But for right now, if you're looking at the HTC Trophy and you're really interested in a Windows phone, this is something definitely to look at. I have to give it a thumbs up here. So this is BWOne from BWOne.com reminding you, subscribe to our YouTube page, follow us on Twitter, become a fan of our Facebook fan page, and also hit us up on our main website. The link to this review and all our social media are in the description of this video. And always remember to live your tech world in high definition.